Hi there. Thank you so much for taking about 15 minutes to hear about my business and what it is I'm doing. My name is Nancy Driscoll, and I'm a mother, I'm a wife, I'm a social worker, and I'm a network marketing professional with Arbonne International. I started my business about 4 years ago now. I'm an independent consultant and an area manager within the business. I started when my first baby was about 8 weeks old, and I was just starting my maternity leave. My best friend Lindsay had asked me to attend a presentation with her. It was for her business launch, and she was really excited, and I was very excited for her. But I had no intention at all of thinking about doing anything or anything like this. I had no intentions of starting something new until I heard the presentation that I'm going to give you some details on this evening. And it really spoke to me. It was something that was a little outside my comfort zone, but I decided to jump in anyway because I knew that I had to do something different to get something different in life. And what was happening for us was that I was a social worker, full-time job at the hospital. My husband had a good job too. We worked full-time. We worked hard. We had a house in the city, and we had a lot of student loans. So as you can imagine, as with anybody that owns a house, I'm sure they know there's a lot of things that come up. So we were pretty tight financially. We had enough money to pay our bills and everything, but not a lot of extra. And when we were starting a family, we thought, oh my goodness, like this is just not how we pictured things to be. We didn't have a lot of breathing room, and that's not how we wanted to live our life. So when I was given an option to have something a little bit different than that, I got really excited about the possibilities, and I took a chance on myself, and I'm so glad I did. 4 years later, our life looks completely different. I'm able to work part-time and be home with my two children now. I have a 4-year-old and an almost 2-year-old. So things look a lot different because I know I would have been that mom dropping my child off at daycare every day and wishing that I didn't have to. Now I don't have to. So this opportunity has given me choice. There's a lot of reasons why people may be looking for an opportunity like this, even for an extra few $100s a month, which it was for me initially because I thought it would be really nice to have enough to pay off my car. So it's also been way more lucrative than that for us at this stage, and I'm so excited to see where this is going for me and the team that I've created because there are a lot of my friends and a lot of family and some people that I hadn't even known before Arbonne, but the culture within Arbonne is phenomenal. It simply has helped me grow into being a better version of myself. So I want to get started and share this information with you so you have it so that you can make a well-informed decision on whether this is right for you or whether it's right for someone you know. Because if you're watching this video, that might be because someone has asked you to watch it because it may be a good fit for you or someone you know. All right, so I'm going to get started here. All right. So Arbonne's actually a 36-year-old business, which speaks to stability, strength, and roots and culture. We're a business that has been around for a very long time and very solid. We actually have Swiss heritage, but we originated in the US. We moved into Canada and started launching in other countries starting in 2006. So into the UK, Australia, Poland, and we are launching now into New Zealand in June, which is very exciting. And we also are launching into Taiwan later this year. So those are going to open up a lot of new markets for us, and we are just getting started. Green is where we are right now, and blue is where we're going on the map in front of you there. So we have the potential to grow our business both locally and globally, and it doesn't even matter just who you know. it's who you know and who those people know, and so on and so on. It's an amazing way to build a business. So talk about the compensation plan for a second, because a lot of people want to make sure that this is worth their while. We want to make sure that that you can really earn a significant income if that's what you want. So we actually help coach and mentor you to work through the management levels at whatever level you want. First level is where you start to get paid to use the product. It's a very good spot to be. So district manager, you're making on average about $300 or $400 a month. Average time to get there is about 4 months. Area manager is the next management level, where that's where I'm at in my business now, and I've gotten to will my business to my family. So if something happens to me, my family gets left behind, my business gets left behind, and that's a legacy that I am building for them now, which is really special. On average, you're making around $1,600 a month. Some of my paychecks have also been as high as $3,000 a month. So it really does depend on you and matching your activities with your goals. 12 months is the average time to get there. Regional Vice President is the next step, and this is an amazing spot to be as well, because now you're making a life-changing income, and you can make a choice at this stage whether you want to work your day job, whatever you do, if you want to do that, or you want to completely just start doing Arbonne, because you're making around $7,000 a month. Average time to get there is 25 months. Also at Regional Vice President, they give you a company car. It's through Mercedes-Benz, because our company is for pure and safe and beneficial. So safe, Mercedes-Benz is one of the safest cars on the road. Also, when you help a team member get to that position as well, Arbonne rewards you really well and gives you a $100,000 life insurance policy. So really amazing pay it forward system. So National Vice President is the next level, where you get to earn around $19,000 a month, and there is no glass ceiling with this. So that then becomes not just about you and your family, but it's about other people that you can help as well. And unlimited income potential, there's some amazing men and women in this business that are donating to some pretty massive charities and building orphanages and doing things that they want to do with their money to help others. Average time to get there is 42 months, so the possibilities are really endless at that point. So what is network marketing? That's how we do our business. Arbonne is a network marketing company. So we have a traditional, if you think about a traditional retail system, that's what a lot of us are very familiar with. That's where you have the manufacturer, wholesaler, warehouser, sales force, and retailer, and then the consumer. There's a lot of middlemen wrapped up into that have to get paid. So network marketing is really just a distribution center, like how traditional retail is as well. But network marketing is via word of mouth. We do it all the time, and we just don't call it network marketing. Think about any time that you've recommended a restaurant or a movie or a good book, or even a lawyer or a dentist or a hairstylist. We recommend things that we love to friends and family, and friends and family take our recommendations because they know and trust us. So there's nothing different about this. This is what we do. So Arbonne, a lot of us fall in love with the products and what it stands for, and we recommend them to friends and family and people that we know. So you have the manufacturer Arbonne, and it goes directly to the independent consultant and the consumer. So it's a very effective distribution model, and it's actually getting taught in business schools now at universities. It's an amazing business model, and they're touting it as business of the 21st century. So phenomenal stuff on network marketing these days, and how it's building and growing as a business model. We have a flexible schedule with this opportunity, and it's really a lifestyle choice. You get to do things out of choice. One of the other great things about how we do it is that we save a lot of money, and it can go into the quality of the product. But we also are able to keep the price point at a reasonable point that people can afford. So the things that we do with Arbonne is very, very simple, and how we run our business is we want to keep it super simple because we're busy people. So all I've done is I've stopped buying my retail products at stores. So I've stopped paying their overhead, I've stopped giving them money, I don't pay their commissions anymore. I redirect all of my spending. So anytime I go and buy my toothpaste, deodorant, any cosmetics, lip gloss, mascara, shower gel, shave gel for my husband, baby care for my babies, nutrition, protein powder, vitamins, kids vitamins, all kinds of things that I can redirect through my own online store and get superior, better products at a discount. I get 35% off of my products. I get paid for purchasing my product and helping other people do the same. So what's great about that is when you have a massive tax shelter as well. I get 35 to 50% off all of my products through my own online store, but I also get a massive tax shelter where I can write off part of my mortgage, my property tax, my cell phone, and cell phone bill, any electronics that I bought, my iPad that I bought for my business, restaurants that I eat at when I'm talking Arbonne, any conferences that I go to, mileage, gas, all of these things that were never a tax write-off before now are within my business. So then I think that's amazing, and I still get excited about it after 4 years in the business, and I share that with other people. I share that they can do the same thing, that I can show and teach and train them how to keep it simple, to fit it into anybody's busy life. And that they can buy healthier, safer products that they feel good about and order direct online. So why Arbonne? Why now? We are perfectly poised for success, and it's very exciting. The health and wellness industry is exploding. Network marketing is booming, and people just want to spend less time working. So we have a consumable product. There's lots of network marketing companies out there, and a lot of them have really great product because of the model that they use. But we have a consumable product, which we have 450 of them. So we hit a lot of different age categories and reach a lot of populations. The demand for health and wellness has been around, and that's not changing. People care about what they look like. People care about how they feel. People just don't care about what they're ingesting, but they're also paying attention to what they're putting on their skin, and they want less harmful chemicals, and we can help with that. We have the ability to leverage our time. Because we're internet-based, we can work from our home when we want to. We could work from a coffee shop. We can work wherever we want, but we can work around our busy lives, not the other way around, because a lot of jobs you have to work certain hours. We can fit this in where we want to. And what's great is that it's drop shipped to our door. Everything's calculated online. We don't have to keep visa statements or anything like that. It's just order online, because we know retail sales are going downhill and online sales surpass retail sales year after year. So this is just making sense in the world that we live in today. So we have to have an advantage with our product in order for this to be as successful as it is. So the products are absolutely amazing. They are unique products. They're plant-based formulations. They take the purest of nature and the safest of science and blend that together for a high quality ingredients. We're pH correct and hypoallergenic. We're vegan certified and PETA approved. We have clinically proven results, and we've never tested in animals. We have a lot of different certifications. Many products are kosher. A lot of our products are gluten-free as well. All of our products are gluten-free, sorry. And we're built on Swiss heritage through the European standards, which is massive. The standards in the EU are so much stricter and stringent on what goes into products than in North America and in other countries. So you know that you have a top quality product that is pure, safe, and beneficial when it's also going through not just the European Union, but every governing body with every country that we're in. We're also formulated without gluten. We're also formulated without petrolatum, no mineral oil or petroleum jelly, no byproducts of the oil industry, because that's what that is. They're petrochemicals. We don't have those in our products. We have no animal products or byproducts. This was something that really was disturbing to me when I had heard of Arbonne and when I started to do research on some of the products I was using before Arbonne. We have a nasty thing called animal rendering, which is a recycling program for animals. So think about anything that's spoiled meat, euthanized animals from vet clinics and shelters, roadkill, livestock that have died off. They're all gathered and put into bins and shipped off to animal rendering plants where they're boiled up, and the substance that comes to the top is a fat, and it's taken and put back into our skincare and cosmetics. There's not enough restrictions on that, and it's absolutely disgusting for a lot of people, and it doesn't have to go on our skin. So if you're interested, which, you know, it's pretty disgusting, but if you want more information on that, Google animal rendering. We also have no formaldehyde donating preservatives. There's a lot of products that have, they don't have formaldehyde on it, but they have things that can create formaldehyde in our body, which is not good. We have no chemical dyes and fragrances, no artificial sweeteners, colors, or flavors. No parabens or phthalates. Parabens have been linked to breast cancer. They're a very strong preservative put into products that give it a really long shelf life. They are not needed. There are safer alternatives. For phthalates is a chemical that binds a scent to a product, and that also is not necessary. It's a plasticizer, and it can be very dangerous and toxic, can lead to infertility issues, ADD, and all kinds of endocrine disruption. So what we do is we help you build a network of independent consultants and clients. So you are the CEO of your business, and we teach and train you how to build a network of both. It's a great way to time leverage. It's an amazing way to start building your business by working, say, 10 hours a week and then teaching 10 other people to work 10 hours a week, and so on and so on and so on. It becomes explosive, and before you know it, it's a lot of people doing a little bit of work, which really is a great way to work a business so that you can have a life of choice. So what we do is we switch out our brands. With Arbonne, we switch our brands to pure, safe, and beneficial cutting-edge products for the whole family. And then also another option, what you can do is you can save money. So if you become an independent consultant, you actually earn money. You save money, but you also earn money. We earn up to, we save up to 50% off of our products, but as a preferred client, you can also do the same. So if you were just interested in not having an income opportunity, but you were just interested in trying some products, switching some products out in your home, you can do that as well and get a 20 to 50% off discount. You also can get money off on rewards off of further products. So there's some amazing deals that way as well. But the way a lot of us do it, and what most people find makes sense, is to actually earn a commission. Earn money off of overrides of anything that goes through your store or any sales that accumulate, but also you get to build a team and teach others to do the exact same thing. So you're building a network of other people. So I look at it as building kind of franchises off of your Arbonne store, and then you benefit from that, but also everybody in your network also benefits from that and earns an income and has the tax breaks and all of those good things. So asking you to dream big, and I know that sounds super cheesy, but think about when the last time was that you dreamed big and what your life looks like now and what it could look like in 5 years if you took a chance on yourself, for you and or your family. So if you keep doing what you're doing today, where will you be in about 5 years financially? If that's a good answer for you, oh my goodness, that's amazing. And that's completely, maybe you just want some products, or maybe you don't want to look at the opportunity. But if it's not a good answer for you, and most people are struggling or need an extra bit of income, that kind of thing, by simply changing products in your home, then this might be for you. Because I know at the time when that was asked of me, it was not a good response. It actually almost gave me a panic attack, because I just couldn't imagine, still being worried about money 5 years later, and I just didn't see anything changing. If I didn't do anything different, I wasn't going to get anything different. So it spoke to me. Now, the other thing also that was asked of me is if something was to happen to the main source of income in my home due to death, divorce, job loss, or some sort of disaster, how long could you survive on savings? Again, in our situation, we didn't even have savings because we were just kind of seeing like everything was coming, something was always coming up. Our car was broken or something broke in the house, needed to be fixed. So it was getting very frustrating, and I wanted to change that. So that if that speaks to you at all, definitely it's something you may want to look at. So another question, because sometimes we get some, hesitations, and understandable, people want to really think about this and decide what it is. Definitely get your questions answered, because it's worth a chat, and we want to make sure that you make the right decision for you and your family and for other people that you may know. Because think about it this way: if you knew how to have a plan B, how to save for, help people save for college, how to pay your debt, how to pay your mortgage, how to have choice, how to travel the world on your terms, how to retire yourself, how to retire your husband or your wife, how to build financial freedom, and how to have more time, how to own your life, how to never wake up to an alarm clock, never have a boss. Would you share this information with people, or would you keep it to yourself? I definitely chose to share it with other people because I think this is brilliant and we're really on to something here. So definitely take a chance on yourself. Thank you so much for listening. And if you have any questions, please contact the person that watched or showed you this video, because it's definitely worth a chat. Thanks again, and take care.